guys, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we are back once again playing Justice for All. In the last episode, we finished our first session in court with Franziska von Karma, who she gets really good in later games. Like, I love Franziska a lot.
I assume they get better in later games.
But yes, Franziska von Karma. And we got enough information and we figured stuff out that now we have moved on to get the second witness, which I'm pretty sure we all know who that's going to be. But in this episode, we're going to continue, and we're in part 2-2, case 2, the second half. All right. That was a close one.
I know, you were giving it your all to defend me. Wow, I can't read right now. But I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
After being whipped? But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. What?
Thanks? Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart.
Oh, another jam, like always. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, my ghost will come after you with my sis and will haunt you.
I would not put it past you.
Your sister? Ah, are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, you remember her. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, what is going on in her head?
Yeah.
I can see the gears turning.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow!
I don't want to hear it, old man. Okay, now you're just being rude. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. You did not witness the channeling.
The aftermath of the channeling.
I don't want to see your face. Witness your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix! How you doing?
Well,
Just
it's fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know.
Yowza. Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine! That ain't fine, that's a whip! Yeah!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't gotten to say my name and job yet. Name's Lockhart, paranormal photographer, and I'm just here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
It doesn't work that way with someone having a big power dynamic.
Yeah. Unless you're into that.
Unless you're into that.
Only the doc and I and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door when a bang. Then we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer broke down the door down, and we rushed inside the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
Okay, that didn't happen, bitch.
She wasn't waving a pistol around.
She didn't have a pistol on her.
I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
I swear, Vlada, all you do is add stupid shit to your testimony.
I know, right? Like, you're a good gal, but like, seriously. And did you take a picture of the incident right after the murder took place? Reckon course.
Huh? Excuse me?
Reckon course. Short for you reckon? Of course I did.
Does it look like I care?
No.
Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
I have completely forgotten, so... Here's the picture. Okay.
Okay, so there is like what? Why is she at the other side of the room?
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Lada's photo added to the court record. So where's the other one? Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I would clear all doubt about Maya due to this cross-examination. Just watch me.
Where's the other photo, Lada? You took 2.
Hang on, I'm not gonna present anything. I just want to look at the photo.
This is another present all to progress.
Yeah.
For those who are watching from here, I am going to be letting Echo know when we have a press all to continue, because those irritated me when I played it. So, because sometimes you think you have a good, advantage and like yeah, I'll present here, but then all you have to do is actually press everything. So yeah, I'm giving her the heads up that if there's a press all coming in. So
okay, hold it.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Was it really only those 2 that went in? Objection! What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just 2 of them?
Yes.
Dr. Dre and Maya were the only 2 who went into the room.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the 2 of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness continue.
Waiting outside the door.
Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Objection! Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
This is one of the ones that drove me crazy, because it's like it was obvious that like I don't need to press these because like Phoenix should know, but this is a press all situation. So, and why are we listening here to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I tell you that was a gunshot I heard.
Are you sure? Absolutely sure? Remember, Lada, you fucked up your testimony.
Now this is where the story really heats up.
So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Born Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? Inquisition.
No need for apologizing. It was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That was something I would have liked to see. Judge?
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in?
Man.
Press. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lana seemed awful confidence in her testimony. I mean...
You can press harder if you want.
I kind of want to do it just to piss Mark Karma off.
Yeah, like, this is like a pretty like cut and dry section. You're kind of cornered right here.
Lana, please, think back to that day once more.
What you getting at?
Are you sure it was Maya and not the ghost of the nurse who possessed Maya? Remember what you said when we broke into the room. Okay, we're gonna skip this. Don't even. I was murdered, blah, blah, blah.
Click. Lada, at a time like this? Anyway, what's going on with her? That gal, is she Maya?
When you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct?
Yeah, you see... Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, so sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to Windows to enter the channeling chamber windows to win you two. Okay.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, when those two. Okay, I thought she was talking about us.
Yeah, those two. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. That the person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly. Rats! And I'm trapped like one again! Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure I am. But that old witch chased us out of the room and so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
But there was no one else there. And you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... under the flooring! Behind the folding screen.
Yeah.
Like I was saying this entire time. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Reckon given?
Huh? What in the...
Reckon given. You know, you reckon? That's a given. It took me a good look... a good look around the room once.
It sounded like you were just ushered immediately out of the room, actually.
Yeah, there ain't no way anyone was hanging behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? What you got problem? Reckon given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon given. Ah!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems that there is no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. I've said the whole name because why not?
At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, looking. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. The judge is already against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove that it's not Maya in that photo? I can't present anything yet! Are you kidding me? Although, I kind of see what they're going at. Let me see it with the not faded out and the blackening part and the text. I mean, the only thing we can use is the key, but it doesn't prove anything.
That's not relevant.
That's not relevant yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have to say there is nothing I can present.
You can't present anything, yeah. Well, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to the court that the verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Mia, Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia! Well, Pearl? I guess I made it in time, just in time, would you say? I have so many problems with this. Okay, I'll just go with it. But Pearls!
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go! But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! I was murdered. What? Lara, at a time like this? Wait.
This is the same thing, yeah.
I was murdered by that guy, so I had to... You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle. Mia? Question Lara one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's going to subconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated...
It's fine, I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
Lawless. But I mean, I have someplace I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it.
Why do you do this? I have an appointment after this case, so we need to hurry the fuck up.
Another missed date with the judge's hot date, his wife. The missus is not happy.
Uh-huh.
Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See? You got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well,
actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. To be fair, yes, it did.
Yes. 14 layers of skin, exactly. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya.
Oh, right. This is before the pressing.
I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Good. Nothing sounds different from before.
So some part of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm waiting.
This is not a press-all.
Okay. Broke in. Maya. I was kind of scared of dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Phoenix! Well, I reckon that was possible.
Objection, right? If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
It was Mr. Phoenix, right? It was my body.
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool sprouting foolish foolishness, just as I expected of a foolish fool such as you. If that was the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. She's not wrong. And that would make the chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I continue? Look at that when it comes to blood and
Ghosts and stuff.
Ghosts and stuff. I love that song.
Uh-huh. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
Yeah. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This guy's gotta get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. I mean, like dirt, stars, what? I was thinking of space, not human stars.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers.
Ah! Wah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice, tight tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in
5.1.
5.1?
Yes, it's an audio joke.
Okay. I actually don't know what's vague, so yeah. 2, right? Oh, there we go.
2 what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding?
When it cuts back to the widescreen, take a look at what Mia as Pearl in Pearl's body.
Oh,
when it cuts back.
Okay.
No, you've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself.
Oh, that's Phoenix.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
This time we can say that we know for sure because we were also there. So then it'll be like, where's your proof there's another picture exists? I was there with her.
Yes, I was another witness. Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to keep shut my trap about it.
Like father, like daughter.
Yes.
What?
Von Karma!
Von Karma! I just can't.
Yeah. Miss Von Karma, you're withholding critical evidence?
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father.
Except you haven't killed a man yet.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the judge is not gonna do it. The judge is not gonna do it. The judge will be like, yeah, there's no obvious, no obvious evidence, obvious. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
It doesn't actually matter which one you choose, but going after Von Karma is funnier.
I'm so angry I lost my composure.
Composition. Notebook. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same. Why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Alright, let's take a look at it.
Photo 2. Okay, are we showing it?
Well! Hardly different.
That face is not the face of Maya Fey.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. I can't talk.
I can't always present it like this. Does this look like any one person in the defendant chair?
Does this look like Maya?
These faces do not match.
Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
Hey, it's called a Dutch angle, thank you very much. Well, I think it's important. I think the important part is the picture in this, the person in this picture. The picture in this person. This is most definitely not Mia Fey.
Maya Fey.
Maya. Well, thank you. Well, it's neither of them, actually.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya?
Well, yeah, it's not Maya.
Look at that face.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
I just realized that we didn't have not seen Innie's eyes. She could have the same eyes. Her eyes has always been closed this entire time.
You are absolutely correct.
Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, but her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Phoenix. Order! 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 Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix.
Oh, shots fired!
By the mentor, take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Excuse me. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. Excuse me?
Creepy.
That's creepy shot. It's obviously behind us. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't that a totally different person?
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. I guess he doesn't, contemplate why this small child is now like...
Right, I mean, like, of all the changes, you're having an 18-year-old girl all of a sudden is now 27, I think?
I'm talking about
and
Pearl.
A fully grown...
I'm talking about Pearl!
Yeah.
Not Maya.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
you
that's
said
what I'm talking
18-year-old. You said 18-year-old.
No, 8-year-old.
8-year-old. You said 18.
I'll use the power of editing to prove who said what I said, but I swear I said 8, but yes,
No, you said 18.
8 to, 27,
Yeah. However, it is true. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Therefore, she's not Maya. She is the person she's channeling.
Yes.
Therefore, Maya didn't kill Mr. Turner.
Yes.
I wonder if she knows what she's doing. But Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. Well, what is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had.
I do not claim to understand this, and still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the person the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that person in the picture is not Maya? I mean the key? I can prove it.
You can prove it.
Okay, if I can't prove it, then it's guilty verdict, so I have to prove it.
What?
Your Honor?
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
Oh, shite. So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what's wrong with this picture?
Okay. So you do not have access to the court record. There is something wrong with this picture. And I will give one that is not present that should be.
Where's the folding screen?
It's right back there.
Okay, so it's right back there.
Yeah, like that should be the end of it there.
Oh, I think I see partial text.
It's
now.
also not important, but yeah.
I think I see partial text
Yes.
now. I just couldn't see it. There's no knife. It's just a gun. This is a knifeless hand. Like, I'm still thinking of other evidence. Picture, gun, knife, 4 plans. The key, which is not even brought up to court. Where's the knife? There's no knife.
You're missing another one.
Key. The Magatama. What was in my inventory? Okay, attorney badge. The map to the Fae Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Magatama.
Of Yasakani.
The Magatama. Magatama.
Yeah.
Remember those 4? 3. I've already lost track of what I said. We have the key. The floor plan of the channeling chamber. The 2 photos, the gun, the thingy, the autopsy report. The gun, knife, the autopsy report. I'm like missing one.
You are missing one.
What am I missing? The folding screen, but the folding screen is there.
Aside from the new evidence that we just given, you've named all but one of them.
Oh my gosh. What's the last one? No, the key. I said the key already.
You said the key.
Key. There's the cloth, the clothes.
Yes.
It's there. It's obvious that it's there.
Wait!
Where's the bullet?
Yeah, there we go!
It was on the left sleeve. A is not the button. Take that! Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that's exactly what is so odd.
Hey!
Something that should have been there is suddenly missing. Should it be there? Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide the valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to the argument. Don't celebrate yet. You're so easy to read, Phoenix.
Yeah.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plaster all over her face again. Tisk, jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. Your Honor, sorry. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
Are you talking about the police? I fucking swear. If those fools down in the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. So as I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this court case.
I see.
She's lying to her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francisca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming.
Oh, no.
I'm sure there would be a great gnashing of teeth at the next celery discussion.
Poor Gumshoe.
As if his salary is not deducted, no.
Yeah. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist in events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya.
Your Honor.
There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The bullet hole was... Wait, we took her into... The bullet hole was made later. There was the time when the ant kicked everyone out, so that's possible. The picture is a fake. The picture is not a fake. The shooter is someone else. Yet again, the time period when the ant... So either the bullet hole was made later or the shooter is someone else.
If the bullet hole was made later, it's not like punching a hole in a sheet of paper.
We would have heard it. So the shooter is someone else.
Specifically, the person she's channeling. Again, like you keep bringing up, Maya didn't kill anyone. She was just the body. It was Maya's body who shot, but it was
not Maya herself. It was mentally someone else. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Well, what? Gosh.
Order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Suspend the trial.
Ow!
Ah!
Why me?
The defense argument is a complete mess. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness.
Ah! What the heck? Why is it that anyway ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you. You were the one who said that, but there was only 2 of them when you entered the room.
Well, yeah, you know.
If you are lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis. Look at my scary. So why don't you just say you... Wah! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else, honest.
Isn't this, like, badgering the witness?
Eh.
Or whatever?
Look, we'll have no jury, just a judge. We have 3 days immediately after a crime to prove a verdict. This isn't entirely U.S. or Japanese court law room, so anything goes.
You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. Ready for this? First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix, right? Oh, she said Phoenix, right? Okay. I can't believe even Mia is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around.
Turn your thinking around.
That's right. Mia could always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? And I could prove that either of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... a third person had entered it. Maya has left the room. That's something I can't explain yet. Okay, is that option 3?
And based off of what Phoenix just said, it can't be 1.
Yeah, Maya had left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this.
Oh? How a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams.
I didn't realize that was me.
I totally took that.
Maya Faye was being looked after by her Aunt Morgan Faye. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murderer until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
The key. I mean, literally nothing else.
Because we found that outside of the channeling chamber.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before that challenge started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind after all. Oh? One of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right. Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Faye locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the scene of her crime at the time. Who's also not channeling Mia right now, is just saying. Yes. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Faye must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No!
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, this person is this the person, the defendant, or not? The defense is arguing that the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible.
My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you.
Oh, limited just to one fool.
I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, so do so in the lobby.
Please no. No, she's gonna whip me to death.
She is a whip, sir. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Woo! My only mistake was that because I didn't know there was no gunpowder.
Yes. And since it's done, since the court case is done, you'll have a full bar. So.
Yep. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes! I felt I had no choice. Wow! Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else there could have done that.
Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. I forgot that was Phoenix.
Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out.
I think it's just easier if Phoenix appeared on screen when he talked.
Yeah. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure.
I mean, we're not gonna leave her here and let her walk like 10 hours back home.
Right. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? Ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. We're gonna call it an episode here. In the next episode, we're gonna start our next day of investigations to try to prove Maya's innocence, and more things will happen. See you guys then.
Bye.